Welcome to the basic parts of an APA-style essay. First, the best resource to use to find any information on APA style is going to be the Purdue OWL. Using any search engine, you could literally Google Purdue OWL APA format. This sample paper is what we're going to be looking at today. In this video, you'll be able to summarize the basic parts of an APA essay to help with your own writing. What's nice about this sample essay is that it gives definitions of each part of the essay to break it down. It does seem a little overwhelming at first, but if you take it piece by piece, it's easier to understand and much more manageable. Now, this is the APA 6th edition, which is what you'll be using for all your essays. First, there's a basic list of what we're going to need for these particular parts of the essay. First, you're going to have your title page. So this first page you see here is your title page. Within the title page, this is where your information about your essay and yourself will be. First, up at the top here, we have a running head. So it literally says running head with a colon and your title in all uppercase letters. And the page number here goes on the right-hand side of your first page. Next on the title page, you're also going to need your title, once again, in the middle here. This is formatted in normal title case. After your title, you would like to also have your name and then wherever your university or college is. So this just gives you an idea of who you are, what you're writing about with that title. Next, as we scroll down, is going to be the abstract. Now, the abstract is essentially a summary of your paper. So it's nice to write this at the end of your essay when you know exactly what you're talking about and all your points are all solidified. Abstract, this title up here, should be centered on the screen, and you'll notice that this particular paragraph does not have an indent as a normal paragraph. So this one would have no indentation on this paragraph, and it's usually 150 to 250 words with your abstract. After you finish your abstract, we're going to get into the actual body of your paper. In APA, they're going to ask you again to put your title, yet again, right before your introductory paragraph, and this title should be formatted in title case. Next, we'll have your normal introductory paragraph, which should have a thesis statement down at the end. So this is really giving your reader a roadmap to your essay. As you start writing your essay, you're going to go through with your indentations for each paragraph. The other important part of this essay, you'll see throughout these little areas here, which will have parentheses and either a last name or a year that a piece was published. These are going to be your in-text citations. Your in-text citations are going to show the reader where you found your information. So for example, this paragraph here, who starts with "In Cummings et al., which this means there are more than 5 authors, 2002 summary, article reviewing 3 empirical studies, yada yada. We know exactly where this information is coming from. It's coming from the author Cummings, with the other ones that are listed on the reference page. Now, as you go through your paper and you continue, down at the end, on the very, very last page, is going to be your list of references. Now, you want to take the word references and center this on your page, on the very last blank page of your document. On the very last page of your document, you're going to list the references. The references will list all important information in regards to your sources. You'll have your authors' last names and their first initials, the year the pieces were published, the article title, the article journal where it came from, if there's any volume numbers, page numbers, all of that will go on this reference page. What's really important is that the reference page matches how many in-text citations you have throughout the essay. For example, if you have 4 authors, as this particular person does, you should have at least 4 in-text citations showing exactly where you found information from those sources and where you use it to avoid plagiarizing. Now, it might seem like a lot, but just to keep these things in handy and always know that the Purdue OWL sample paper and the Purdue OWL site is here to help. Any questions? Feel free to let me know.